Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
This.
Give me all you got!
Listen,
Give me all you got!
swear me and my brother.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Right now! I want to talk! You kill him! You kill yourself, you motherfucker! Give me back my son! Help! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
All right. So, you know how they did the Elle Amazon show about, it's Legally Blonde, but the prequel?
Yeah.
And the whole setup of Legally Blonde is that she's just this girl in high school that doesn't give a shit and just kind of, is well-to-do, will do whatever she wants and just gets by on her looks. And I look at that and I'm like, I don't need that movie. I don't need that. But it got me thinking, what character from a famous comedy would I want to watch like in a prequel? Like just completely eat shit. And that is no one but Andy from the 40-Year-Old Virgin. I want to watch him completely, like just over the 40 years of his life, fumble ladies. That is a prequel series I would watch about a comedy character.
Young 40-year-old virgin?
Young 40-year-old virgin. Would you call it Andy?
No, because nobody knows who that is.
just call it Andy. Andy, a 40-year-old virgin prequel.
From the world of the 40-year-old virgin.
From the world of the 40-year-old virgin. And yeah, every series is like you think he's gonna get with the girl and then he doesn't. And the whole reason you're watching it is because you're like, I want to see how he fumbles. Because there's little flashbacks of that in the movie, but I want to see him get close and then just completely edge.
They would never make that because it would have to be structured like a proper TV show where every episode is just its own little story. So they wouldn't do it. Because you can't make TV like that anymore. You have to make everything an arc over 8 episodes that lead nowhere.
Yeah, it's surfing Dracula.
Yep.
It's just surfing Dracula.
By the end of the first season, he'll have to earn his virgin uniform.
He's like, wait, what's virginity? I have that?
There'll be teases to him working at the electronics store.
The first season ends with him painting a miniature. He's like, oh my God, this is really enjoyable. I'm really having a good time right now.
No, the first season ends with him getting his first collectible action figure.
Yes. Second season ends with him learning how to masturbate.
Yeah.
That character.
First season ends with him getting to be like, I can't open this. Cut to credits. In that movie, doesn't he have like a Wonder Woman doll or something? That he's like, wow. Like he's like looking at like the curves on the figure. It's been a few years since I've watched that movie. I don't remember. The only doll...
I don't think it's him. I think it's all the guys come over to his house and see all of his stuff, and they're telling him like, "Oh, you gotta get rid of all this shit."
I think
Does Paul Rudd try to jack off to like one of his action figures?
I think Paul Rudd does successfully jerk off to one of his action figures. I think it is Wonder Woman.
The only action figure of his that I remember is the $1 Million Man one. No, $1 Million Man's boss.
Yeah, what a weird action figure to have.
Yeah, it's limited edition.
I remember what's his name? He's fat and then he's not fat and then he's fat again.
Seth Rogen?
Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill, there it is. I always remember Jonah Hill in that movie like trying to buy go-go boots from
from the eBay store.
From the eBay store.
Oh no, you don't actually buy it here, you just bid on eBay.
Which, you know what? I used to think owning an eBay store was a really stupid idea. And now like I buy a lot of stuff and sell some stuff on eBay and I'm like, it'd be cool to like run an eBay store. Almost like a consignment shop.
What's the point of having a physical eBay shop like that if you're telling people they have to go online to bid on it?
It's just to collect it. She's there so she can collect it. She's in a very dense area where people want to sell stuff, but maybe don't want to sell it themselves.
So she's a pawn shop.
Basically, she's a consignment shop. So when I lived in Chicago, I lived like 5 minutes away from one of these. And you would go in and like, let's say you had like a coffee table you wanted to sell, but you didn't want to have a garage sale or anything. You'd be like, here's my coffee table. Will you sell this for me? And then, you agree upon the percentage. I think each place has like a set percentage, but yeah, they set it up in the store and you can like go visit it. It's kind of like a pawn shop, but I want you to sell this for me instead of I'm going to give this to you, and then I'm going to give you the money back because I'm trying to get my boyfriend out of jail. Punch-ups.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast you're ever going to listen to because we killed all the other ones.
We death by snoo-snooed them.
Sure.
We did that. That was us.
Yeah. You mostly you. I didn't participate. I
don't-
watched. I watched it. I watched in the corner.
Matt likes to watch. He's a big watching fan.
I stood and watched.
He's the reason why they have those big office chairs in hotel rooms. Yes.
He stood.
I request
He stood
them.
and watched. He stood and watched for like 20 minutes, and then he sat, and then it got more uncomfortable. Way uncomfortable.
I made a snack.
By the way, that's Matt. I'm Nick. Josh, my brother, is here from Smashing Game Time and from just living with him most of my childhood life, and then being adults together. Yeah. Hi, Josh.
Well, hello.
First time, right? We haven't.
Yes,
had
first time on here. On here, yes.
Okay. All right. I kind of want Death by Snoo.
It's a good way to go.
I kind of want it. That
I feel
Futurama clip pops up every once in a while, and I'm
I
like,
mean,
oh, that.
We talked about this extensively whenever we bring up GoldenEye.
Yes, that is the happiest man.
Yeah.
You've seen GoldenEye, right, Josh?
Yeah.
So the captain of the ship, he's hooking up with Xenia, and she like chokes him to death with her legs.
I can't remember. Was that actually GoldenEye or was that a different one? But I
it's
know
Gold-
it's one of
GoldenEye.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's GoldenEye. And then later, James finds him in a locker. He falls out of the locker, and his face is like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like he looks like he was killed with Joker gas, but that's just what he
mean-
looked like when.
I mean, we
he
all know
died.
Pierce Bronson was definitely sitting there going, "Do I want to die by this?" And he contemplated for a hot second. He's like,
he's talking
I
to the
gotta see the
studio
world.
like, can I have her? Can I get the Death by Snoo?
If Pierce Brosnan had his No Time to Die, that's how it would have ended.
"Yes."
Bring Xenia back. Bring her back from the
Xenia,
dead.
I can't breathe.
There's a clip that pops up on Reddit every once in a while. It's just a comic guy. It's my least favorite type of video where the person plays like every character. The person is so he's the guy who dies, and he also plays his girlfriend, and he dies from her sitting on his face. And the cops, the paramedics come in, and instead of like trying to save his life, they're just like happy for him and applauding her for like killing him by snoo. I'll find the clip and I'll send it to you guys. It's pretty good. I'm not doing it justice here. Without a Paddle.
Yeah, great segue.
Without a Paddle is today's movie. Just like I was without a paddle explaining that clip. I will read the paragraph here on Wikipedia. Without a Paddle is a 2004 American adventure comedy film directed by Stephen Brill, written by Jay Leggett, rest in peace, and Mitch Rouse, and based on a story by Harris Goldberg. Tom Nursall and Fred Wolf. The film stars Seth Green, Matthew Lillard, Dex Shepard, Ethan Suplee, Abraham Ben Ruby, Rachel Blanchard, Christina Moore, Bonnie Somerville, Ray Baker, and Burt fucking Reynolds. It tells the story of three reunited childhood friends going on a trip up a remote river in order to search for the loot of long-lost airline hijacker D.B. Cooper. And before we move on, I just have to say, Steve, Standees, I hope you're all doing well.
Yeah.
I think we forgot to
Oh yeah. Well,
acknowledge them.
we were so wrapped up in young Andy.
Young Andy. So wrapped up in Young Andy. Gross sentence. Without a Paddle was released by Paramount Pictures on August 20, 2004. The film received mostly negative reviews from critics and grossed $73 million against a $19 million budget. Direct-to-video sequel entitled Without a Paddle, Nature's Calling was released in January 2009 and should probably be burned.
That means you've watched it.
I'm aware of it. I've been aware of it. I've never watched it. Let's do the smell test real quick. Who do we want to?
Dax
what actor
Shepard.
from this movie? Dax Shepard. I was gonna say it's got to be Dax, right?
Of course.
Famous podcaster Dax Shepard.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Education. There's just a sentence here that says no education. It's kind of mean, Wikipedia.
No, that checks.
Oh, they just felt the need to specify for him specifically.
According to
That's
Shepard, his
nuts.
mother named him for the rich playboy Dax, Diogenes Alejandro Ezinos, in Harold Robbins' novel The Adventurers. He has an older brother, David Shepard Jr., who lives in Oregon, and a younger half-sister, Carly Hatter, whom he cast in 2 films, 2012's Hit and Run and 2017's Chips. Through marriage, he is distantly related to George Washington on his mother's side. This is very patriotic, by the way. We're recording this on July 3rd. Does he sadly pass the smell test?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, there's stuff here about his substance use abuse back in the aughts. Shepard achieved sobriety September 2004. On September 25th, 2020, in a special episode of his podcast, Armchair Expert, Shepard revealed he had relapsed while recovering from an accident by using painkillers to augment a prescription. He announced that he is again sober with 7 days of sobriety as of the recording day. I don't know, man. It was COVID, but I don't know about monetizing. Like, hey, I'm off the wagon, guys. I don't. Good for him for getting back on the wagon again. He passes the smell test.
Or
I don't see
his PR people did a really good job editing that page.
Shepard and his wife for advocates
his
in
wife's
California.
PR people.
Yeah, his wife's PR
Cool.
people.
PR. Dax is just like, I should get PR people, and she's like, Kristen's like, no, Dax, we'll just use mine. Come on, waste of money. We're not saying that we can't be newsworthy. We're saying that our child is not. So they're pushing for a bill to protect children from paparazzi, children of famous people from paparazzi. I like that. That's nice. That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, you want to hate him, but he's clean. He's clean.
Yeah, but he's a podcaster.
He's a podcaster. You know what? He doesn't pass the smell test
Yeah.
because he's a podcaster.
Famous people shouldn't be allowed to be podcasters, except Conan.
Conan's the only podcaster that's allowed.
I like Daniel Tosh.
Yeah, Tosh's podcast is fun. I like that his first guest was his wife's OBGYN.
Yes.
Just the most random. And then his third one was like a Blade Runner. And then by the end of the episode, he does what Tosh does, and he's like, I'm going to beat you in a race. He's like, I want to race you, and I want to beat you in a race. And they race on a beach. He's got good bits. He's got really good bits. Let's, you know who else has good bits? These Letterbox people. Let's look at our dad-approved Letterbox reviews. Matt, you said you've built this one up. I want to hear it.
Okay. This review is from Big Screen Junkie, who is a patron saint of Letterboxd. Praise be. And they gave this movie 1.5 stars and wrote, I think I laughed more watching Schindler's List.
This person is evil. This is an evil person. Who? What other movies did this guy give Birth of a Nation 5 stars?
I don't know. Can you log Birth of a Nation on Letterboxd?
It's a good question. Josh, do you have one?
I do not at the moment. Just keep going. I'll have one ready for you.
You'll have one in a minute.
Yeah.
Didn't you ask
I
him
lost
before we
mine.
recorded that if he understands Letterboxd, and he said no?
Yeah.
Now you put him on the spot?
I put him on the spot. That's what I do. This one, this is a very simple one. I have it from Mia. My God, that firework sounded like someone lost a finger. Who gave it 3 stars and said, "This is so stupid. I love it." Simple, clean, simple and clean. It's the way that you make me feel tonight.
And if you were wondering, The Birth of a Nation is on Letterboxd, where it has a 2.2 star average rating.
No. Can you read it? Josh, do you have yours?
I have mine.
All right, go ahead.
Nell gave it a 1 star. Even a paddle can't keep this movie from sinking.
Ah.
I'll keep it simple,
dad
too.
joke-esque. Dad joke-esque.
Yeah.
Matt, can you read us one of the Birth of a Nation reviews, please?
Would you like a positive one or a negative one?
Let's do a
Oh.
positive one.
Okay, sort by highest rating first.
I don't even know where you could get a Blu-ray of Birth of a Nation.
Okay, Jane111 says 5 stars. I love this movie. Chicken Gumbo, 5 stars, 3 hours of pure bliss. I miss Meemaw.
These are trolls. These are trolls.
5 stars from Ratman's, essential chud viewing.
Are there any genuine reviews?
5-star reviews from Dade, a genius satire of racism that was so subtle that everyone thought it really was racist. Shows how dumb Woodrow Wilson was.
So no, they're all trolls.
This person, 5 stars. Chat, is this the birth of cinema?
What if on his deathbed, Mel Brooks is like, yeah, by the way, I worked on Birth of a Nation.
Darth Levin, 5 stars. If we put aside blatant racism and falsification of history, this is objectively a very impressive film. That doesn't
That's
mean.
enough.
I mean,
It's enough.
that seems pretty genuine, but I don't know if you have to give it 5 stars for that.
You're cursing our country the night before its birthday. This nation of ours turning 250.
I mean,
neighbors
I
are
don't know if I want to call out one of our colleagues, but our good friend Brian gave it 3 stars.
No, Brian, friend of the show. He's been on. Brian, yeah.
Has it? No, he hasn't been on.
No, we've been on his.
We've been
Never mind.
on his. We've been on his. Yeah.
We should get him on the show for Birth of a Nation.
We should get him on the show and not tell him that we know about this. And then instead of talking about the movie that we told him we'll be talking about, we just grill him on, why did you give Birth of a Nation 3 stars?
Why do you give it 3? Why are you saying? Is it just an okay? Is it just? Why are you equivalently saying
It's
about
mid.
Birth of a Nation
It's
that
mid.
it's fine?
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Brian watched Birth of a Nation and said,
mean,
"This is fine."
3 stars is almost worse than a genuine 5.
Well, and anytime I'm looking at reviews of something, I look for the 3-star reviews because those are the genuine people.
Yeah.
Everyone in 5 land and 1 land, they're just a little too up their own asses.
Most things are fine.
Yeah.
Wait, is it really genuine if they click 3 stars? Because let's be honest, to me, it's more they're lazy. They have the option to go little left, little right, but they decided to go down the middle, like screw it, middle, and then go down to the comments. Clicked on it.
I mean, I don't know. 2.5 is the middle.
I see why you say that, but also I think if you're, because what a lot of people do is they only review stuff that they really like or that they really hate, and 3 is just like, this is a bored person that is really going to give their opinion because they think they're important.
I mean, if it's a 2 or 4, I'm like, yeah, listen, because to me, it's if you picked 1, you're just pissed off because either you didn't get your way or you didn't read what you were getting.
There were no
5 star
boobs in this movie.
Right. 5-star means you either got paid to give us your review or you got a discount of some sort.
You gave it 5 stars because there were a bunch of characters you could point at and be like, I knew that character.
Like literally, someone bought a Plan B pill on Amazon and put a 5 star and says, "This works great." Well, yeah, I would hope so. For what you're buying, I would hope so.
Well, I mean, to me, a movie review, 3 stars is it's fine, and anything less than that means it's less than fine.
Yeah.
And above that means it's more than. But most things are fine. And there's a difference between a 3-star movie that you click a heart on and a 3-star movie you don't.
Right. And I think
That's
the heart is the great equalizer. The heart,
Yeah.
like, because you can love a 3-star movie. I think people put the stars and they're like, well, I love this movie. I can't give it 3 stars. No, you can. You can have this can be a 3-star ass movie and you can still love it.
3 stars can either be, well, it's fine and I don't like it, or it's fine and I do like it.
Right.
Like, importantly, Brian did not give The Birth of a Nation a heart.
Well, now I want to go through all of Brian's reviews and see what he ranked lower than Birth of a Nation.
I'll tell you.
That's how we grill him. Like, oh, so you thought Hateful Eight was worse than Birth of a Nation? Wow.
I mean, he gave this movie less rating than Birth of a Nation.
He did. You're right. He did. Wow. Okay, Brian, we're coming for you, buddy. But let's get back to Without a Battle, which is what Brian's going to be when we blindside him on the podcast. We got his ass.
Hey, Brian, we're finally doing Commando. Come on the podcast. Oh, great. So, Brian, why did you give Birth of a Nation 3 stars?
Oh, Commando's on this wheel, right?
No.
Oh, bonus episode.
I mean, we can
All
get
right.
him on for something on this wheel. He said he'll come on for anything.
Yeah, we can. We'll get him on
We
here.
can get him on. He said he'll shit on Interstellar if we want him to.
So Matt, without a paddle, you've never seen this before.
No,
First time watching.
correct.
I will say that we the Kaufman brothers may have a little bias because this was a DVD that was constantly in the DVD player. What were your initial thoughts of Without a Paddle?
I am putting this movie in the same category that we put Man of the House in.
Like it's fine.
It's it's
Nobody stands out.
it's not good, but in an inoffensive way that didn't annoy me.
Yeah. Yeah. I was rewatching this and I was like, man, somebody please stand out. Somebody please stand out so I can just sing your praise the entire movie. And the closest I come is probably Burt Reynolds threatening to shoot their testicles off. Otherwise, I'm like, everyone's just fine. This isn't this isn't anyone's A game. This was nowhere near Dax Shepard's A game. I wouldn't even know where to start with his A game.
What was his A
Ask
game?
his drug dealer.
Is his A game Employee of the Month?
I think it is employee. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he might be employee of the month.
He's the bad guy in Employee of the Month, and he does it pretty well. This
Yeah.
is a '97 Honda.
Yeah, that's it.
Like I put Dax Shepard, who's the bad guy from Grandma's Boy. You would if you had robot ears. I blank on his name, but I put him and Dax kind of in the same category where I'm more interested in them as a character if they're playing a bad guy or if they're playing the antagonist. Because it feels like they can have a little more fun, whereas this he's just one of the homies that lies a lot.
Yeah.
And no one in this really has an arc besides Seth. All three of these guys have what seem like arcs, but not really.
They try. It seems like they started a script and we're like, we're gonna give all three of them arcs, and then quit halfway through.
And then at the end, we'll just be like, the treasure is life.
Yeah.
We'll Goonies it. It's Goonies at the end. It's Goonies.
Pretty much.
But we'll say downstairs a lot. By the way, I checked jojosdownstairs.com. Not active anymore.
Was it active at one point?
Probably. This is back when movies were really cool and they would do that AR shit where it's like if somebody mentioned a website or if you saw a phone
Do you think
number
Without a
pop up on
Paddle
screen.
did an augmented reality campaign where they had a JoJo's downstairs porno website?
And you could just click on the labia. Clicking on the labia would take you to the trailer for the movie.
Hold on, no, they only had 19 million budget, so my assumption is they built a website, but it was kind of like the it's not 40 version. It is no, it's not Knocked Up, where it's the development, the website's in development.
Oh yeah, they're
If you-
Mr. Skin knockoff. And
Yes.
Paul Rudd's like, Mr. Skin. And then they flash to the others. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you click the clitoris, you get free tickets to the premiere, but nobody found it.
You couldn't find it. So yeah. But the movie still made what was it? 78 million? Yeah,
73 million.
73 million. So this is back when you could put out a comedy.
Yeah.
I think it was your review, the comedy first draft, and still make Buku Dolores.
Yeah, these days this would be sent straight to Netflix.
Yeah.
And it would probably look worse too, because Netflix would make it.
Oh, let me see who's in the sequel. Oh, this sequel is like dog shit, man.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the cast and I was like, no, this
They've got a-
no.
They've got a squirrel with large nuts on the box. 3 guys, 1 chance, no plan. Wilder, hotter, nuttier. So this not only is this a direct-to-DVD sequel, this was in the era where everything had to have an extended cut DVD where we show you everything.
The only extended version that I want to see is Dodgeball. Okay.
Ben and Zach are childhood friends who reunite years later to take part in an unusual quest that involves traveling into the woods in search of Ben's high school sweetheart. They are joined by their British rival, Nigel.
Why is she in the woods?
And as the stakes get higher and the squirrels turn hostile, the hapless trio attempts to navigate a raging river while realizing that sometimes nature isn't all it's cracked up to be. Wow, this is wacky 2009 fucking synopsis if I've ever fucking read it. Whoa!
I want to know why they have to find his high school sweetheart in the woods.
Box office rental, 4.4 million. This should have made not that. Poor saps were tricked into rent. Oh my god. This has a blink and you miss it. Anthony Starr.
Yep.
He's the friend who dies. I had to because I thought I was going back in. I thought one of the hillbillies was Skinny, and I was like, "Oh, Anthony Starr is one of the hillbillies." No, he's the guy who dies. Josh, how do you feel about this movie? Watching it 20 years later.
I don't know. Josh was dumb. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still holds up as far as in my memory. As far as like, yeah, I still laugh at the no, but I ate a brownie once. That joke still gets me every time.
It's a good anti-cop moment. Dak Shepard,
Yes.
proud anti-cop.
And then of course the whole bear scene.
Go fetal. Abort
fetal.
the fetal position. Yeah.
I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you. So yeah, like it's the moments I remember still strike true and well. Everything else is very like, oh God. I remember seeing this movie in like hue colored glasses or something because it just does not paint the picture it used to.
I always thought Seth Green's legs looked weird in this when the bear picks him up.
Yes.
It's like, oh, those are hairy legs. My goodness. I do like their chemistry. I think their chemistry is really good. Again, their arcs are weird because Matthew Lillard's like, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to get married. I'm not going to commit. Seth Green is just a pussy. And then fucking Dak Shepard's just a fucking loser who lies a lot. And then by the end of it, Seth Green gets the tree lady. Dak Shepard gets the money and is not going to learn anything. And Matthew Lillard's like, I guess I'll get engaged. I guess.
He just learns it just because.
It's like, I should probably get her a ring. She's pretty mad at me.
I mean,
Slutting around the woods with my friends, cuddling in caves.
I would say whoever wrote these characters actually had these three in mind because honestly, it matches up so well. It's Seth Green being a pussy. He likes to be sheltered. At this point, this is right when Robot Chicken is starting to pick up and be really good.
I mean, 2004 was big for Seth Green. He was a hot commodity.
He was.
And then
all over the place.
Matthew Lillard was drying up in the acting gig because at that point, Scream was already over. I think he had just finished
Scooby-Doo.
13 Ghosts, Scooby-Doo.
I like 13 Ghosts. Fuck anybody who doesn't like 13
No, I like 13 Ghosts. I'm just saying,
and I liked it
acting.
before it was like a cult thing. I was like, no, this is fine. This is fine.
It was always a good movie.
Let's see. Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes. I forgot he was in Looney Tunes back in action. He's talking to Shaggy. Yeah. Cartoon Shaggy's grilling him. He's like, hey, man.
Yeah, cartoon.
I like how you portrayed me, man. Perfect score. Oh wow, he wasn't. I forgot it. That's the one where they're cheating on the SAT. Scooby-Doo 2, Wicker Park, Without a Paddle. Yeah, Josh, you're right. It kind of after this movie, it kind of does slow a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it picks up again later on. Like,
is he doing more TV?
He was doing a lot of TV.
Yeah, I think he shifted a little bit. No big roles. Oh, he did a Scooby-Doo voice stuff. But yeah, you're right. This is when the Lillard Sons was kind of coming to a close.
And then Dak Shepard's just Dak Shepard. I mean, it was just ironically perfect character for him.
Actually, the day after they were done filming, the day after they left set, he picked up his first Shure microphone. And the rest is history. He became and then he got the couch. Let's see. Dak Shepard. He was he was the astronaut in Zathura. It's one I've been meaning to go back and revisit. Idiocracy. Let's Go to Prison. Knocked Up. We were speaking of Knocked Up. Oh yeah, he's in Baby Mom. So yeah, like he's got all these little roles where he's like a shitty dude for one of the main characters. Did he Employee of the Month 2006? So yeah. But before Without a Paddle, he was the loser boyfriend in Cheaper by the Dozen. And then he was a guy vomiting at a party in Hair Shirt. So, yeah, it's very weird trajectory for these three guys. Seth Green, he's kind of just been doing Robot Chicken shit since this, right?
And Family Guy.
Family Guy.
And he's the
VO bills or checks have been coming in, so he didn't have to do much else.
Yeah.
I know he's done like a couple of like cameos in some popular TV shows. Like he was on that The Rookie.
Was he?
He did he was he was a identity theft guy. He stole like the main character's identity.
I forgot.
Don't ask me how I know that.
He voiced Howard the Duck in that cameo for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Did he?
He did. He was an Expo fan in Iron Man 2. He was in Sex Drive, the well-documented movie that we all love here.
Yeah.
He played an Amish man. He was in the Weird Al movie.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah, he was radio DJ.
Oh, why don't I remember him?
And then everything else is like, yeah, I mean, what? Robot Chicken's getting ready to celebrate its 20th year here, I think. Something along those lines. And then when did Burt Reynolds die, by the way? Was that recent? Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
82. Poor guy. What else in this movie? Hey, you know what? They shot the hell out of the wilderness scenes. The scenes on the river look fucking great. In fact, it got me thinking, when's the last time I saw a movie like in nature? And all I could think about was like The Revenant and nothing else recent.
Well, it just reminded me how, again, like in Man of the House, it's like a cheapo 2000s comedy, but they actually blow up a bus.
They blow up a bus. They're actually on the football field.
Right. It's
On the
like,
Arkansas football field.
and I'm just thinking, like, if this was made today, it'd be a cheap comedy on Netflix or Amazon Prime where everybody stands in front of a green screen.
You wouldn't have the helicopter shots of the river and like the river forking. All the shots would be like close-ups of them in the boat paddling.
Yeah.
With like water worked in afterwards, or like someone off screen throwing a bucket of water at them to simulate splashing. Makes you sad.
It does make you sad because, like, I hate to become one of those, well, back in the day, but back in the day, even whatever movies were filmed nicely.
Yeah. Even a movie that like has a so-so script, they're like, all right, get that helicopter up. We need those river shots.
Yeah, let's topple a tree.
Let's bring a tree down.
And Lord knows
let's have these guys go down a waterfall.
And we wouldn't have the scene of the marijuana field burning. It'd be like there'd be like tall like plants up, and there'd be just like lights, imitating fire. And then there wouldn't be a bear. There'd be a guy in a bear suit.
There'd be a CGI. There'd be a bad CGI bear.
Oh, very bad. No. They were so cheap they couldn't do CGI. They had to get a man in a bear costume.
They only have the bear head. They don't have the bear, so it's just like shots of them. Good stunts in this too. Like Matthew Lillard is up on the bottom of a boat.
Yeah.
Running down a river. I was like, that's really fucking impressive stunt work. I don't know how the fuck they did that.
I know. I was waiting because there's some shots in that river scene where you can kind of tell, okay, those are stunt people.
Yeah.
But then when he gets on the back of the canoe, oh, that's Matthew Lillard.
Yeah. And it's really fucking impressive because they're going down a river they're going down the rapids shooting that. And I'm sure there were wires in place somewhere, something holding somebody. But yeah, man, I was watching this and I was like, man, we used to actually put stunts in fucking comedies too.
They used to put effort even into bad movies. They don't even put effort into good movies.
No. It's sad.
It is sad.
Avengers Doomsday is just going to be man in chair. All the heroes are man in chair. It's World of Worlds, but Avengers.
It's going to be 20 people who all filmed separately, superimposed into the same gray CGI environment.
And Spider-Man in a few weeks will be a good test of that. We'll be like, yep, this is exactly the same bullshit they're going to do in Avengers. Uh-huh. Sadie Sink's not in that room with Peter Parker. I know it. Oh, what else? I like the bad guys. My Name is Earl's very own Randy.
Yep.
Was that Ethan Suplee?
Yep.
Ooh, he's looking good. He slimmed down. I wonder if he's on the shot.
He's ripped now.
He is ripped. You're right. You know, I get him. And who's the guy who plays... He's in Always Sunny. He plays the guy who gets out of the insane asylum. And they're like, Psycho Pete! I get him and Psycho Pete mixed up because they kind of look alike a little bit. Actually, before I got off Twitter, Psycho Pete followed me. It hurt to let that go. Kind of like when we left the other site and we had to let go of the hypnotizing lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me sad. He's still doing stuff. Okay, good for him. He was in Babylon.
Oh no.
He was also in Clerks 3. I knew he was in 2. Wow.
I didn't realize
So they
he was
brought him
in
back.
2.
They brought him back. Cool.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
Kevin
'cause
Smith guy.
He's the guy in Clerks 2. It's like, hey, no, wait, that's never mind. I thought it was him that says, Jesus was a Jew, right? But that's Jay that says that.
Yeah.
Jay says that, and everyone's like, yeah, we know. Goodbye, horses.
It just says team number 2, so I don't.
Team number 2.
I guess maybe that's when they're coming up to buy the drugs from Jay and Bob.
Yes. Oh, that's right. He was in Wilfred also. He was he's watching porn with Ryan and Wilfred. They're watching porn together. He's like, "You like this stuff? This stuff's badass." And then was that Abraham Ben Ruby, famous from ER. ER. He was a reoccurring role in ER, I believe.
What else is he in? Because I kept watching this movie thinking, who is that guy?
Yeah, he was Jerry Markovich for 137 episodes of ER. I remember watching ER as a little fat kid and being like, I hope they don't kill the fat guy. I remember thinking that as a little fat kid.
Did they kill him?
I don't think so.
That's good.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure almost every single character in that show died if they were let go.
I mean, everybody dies all the time, right?
I don't think George Clooney died.
He just left.
Yeah.
Now, Doctor Green, he dies, but he
Listen,
had
I remember him.
severe cancer.
Is he the one who gets his arm chopped off by the helicopter?
No, that's the guy everybody hates, and that's all the helicopter. Like, he was scared of helicopters, and the more I see people dying in helicopters these days, I'm like, oh no, he was right.
I mean, in his defense, he got his arm chopped off. All right,
He got his arm chopped off, and then a few seasons later, there's another helicopter out in a windstorm, and it crashes down on him in the front of the hospital.
In his defense, he is the only guy who's actually following all the rules and procedures. Okay,
Everybody hates him. Everybody.
They only hate him because he's not effing somebody in the AR.
He's by the book, damn it. And they're like, we got to save these lives.
He doesn't go into the medicine cabinets and hop up on the nurse's desk. He's literally working, saving lives with one arm.
Saving lives. They should put him in. If he's still alive, I don't know if he's alive or not. Put him in the pit. Just do it. Put him in the pit. Let's see. I mean, there's the famous R. Kelly scene. R. Kelly's not in the movie, but his song plays while they're in the woods, thinking about cuddling together because they've lost their clothes. Still funny. I think it's still a funny moment.
I think it's fine. It has its moments, like I said, where it's really it very much the humor kicks in the right spots, but overall it was just the other stuff was kind of like like it was fine. It wasn't anything revolutionary.
This feels like a movie where you see, again, it goes back to the first draft stuff. You see like the bones, but there's nothing else. Like, oh, this movie is going to be about the people they run into. Like, oh, the hillbillies. Oh, the ladies trying to save the tree. Oh, Burt Reynolds. And it follows that little, it's almost like a road trip, but they're in the woods.
Yeah. It's a movie that it just goes in and out, but not to the degree where I'm like, well, that was a waste of time.
Even as a grown adult who liked this movie as a kid, rewatching it now, the needle drops are very grating because the needle drops are basically saying what everyone's like, and I get it. That's what needle drops do, but it's just so on the nose. I wish that I knew what. Like, the only one that I really liked was the Hold On Loosely, just because that song kicks so much ass. I do like that for a movie set in 2004, they're like, all right, let's get off memory lane. And then they rap together to a 10-year-old rap song. I'm like, yeah, that's modern. You guys ran out of budget for the Dr. Dre song. Neat. Anything else about Without a Paddle?
It's just pretty unremarkable.
Even like Finding DB and like, I don't know how they all held on to their treasures because they're losing their shit the entire time in the movie. So when they pull out their unscathed baseball card, C-3PO action figure, and condom, I'm like, how? I'm not an IMDb goofball, but I'm like, how are these things still perfectly fine?
Well, they had them in a pocket that was closed with a button or a zipper.
Button technology. That's right, technology.
Yeah.
The scene where the weed plants blow up and they all get high. Very much felt like a 2004 movie.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So yep, everyone's smoking pot. Yep, Harold and Kumar coming out next year. We know.
Can I just say the best version of that kind of scene is in the Dora the Explorer movie?
The recent one?
Yeah. The live action one.
Really?
Because what happens is they're in like a field of these big ass like mushroom things and they all get high and then they turn into the cartoon Dora characters.
I'd watch it just for that alone, honestly.
Yeah.
That's great.
Now I kind of want to see it. Now I kind of want to see it. Hey, plot twist: the sheriff is in on the drug dealing at the end.
Yeah. That'd be a nice twist if he was in more than one scene.
Yeah, I do like the small moments, like breaking the glass on the boat, and then the guy who rents the boat. It's like, thanks for breaking glass for my kids' play.
I think that's the only time I laughed.
And then they're leaving. He's like, we got a tracker on the boat, so if you guys get lost, we'll at least get our boat back.
Yeah.
I hope that guy got a lot more work. It's just fucking chewing the scenery. What's
Yeah.
his name? Is it Bart the Bear 2? Is that his name? Bart the Bear 2. Oh no!
What?
Oh wait, that was the bear. That was the
That's
bear.
the grizzly bear. Like, what do you mean?
Is the guy not credited here?
Yeah, that guy had the two good jokes of the movie.
I don't see him credited. I'm gonna look him up, and I'll report back. But oh no, Bart the Bear is dead.
Oh no.
I mean, I would hope
There's the
so.
bear. I was just reading that. I was like, that's a very strange name, but I'm an idiot. So okay.
Why is this man called Bart the Bear?
I thought it was a stage name. Thought he was playing into it. I don't know. I don't know. What are we giving this movie? Star wise, what are you giving it?
I gave it 2 stars.
I think I gave it 3.
But importantly, that is 2 more stars than I would give The Birth of a Nation.
That's important.
Yeah.
I would give no stars to Birth of a Nation, and I gave Without a Paddle 3 stars. What about
I
you,
give it
Jeff?
3 stars. I give it 3 stars as well. I mean,
I feel like you're
What can you
copying
do?
us. I feel like you're copying us. I feel like
fine. Do you want me to go 4 stars? Fine, I'll go 4 stars then.
give it 5 stars. How many stars did you give Birth of a Nation?
5 star. I don't think I've ever watched it, so 0 stars.
Okay, but you would consider giving it stars if you watched it?
No, I would never watch it, so I would never give it any stars. Why? There's not like. First off, I watch what my wife wants to watch, so no, I wouldn't be watching it. Secondly, what little time I do have, I'm not going to waste my time watching that.
Matt, for now on with the surveys, that should be one of the questions. How many stars for Birth of a Nation?
Oh, I forgot about the survey.
Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like it's a 2 and a 3. So basically, we're basically at 2.5 point.
Yeah.
What percentage of a dad movie is this?
I don't think it's high, but I don't think it's necessarily low.
I think some of the needle drops will get a dad to sit down. Do dads like? I don't think dads like any of these guys.
I think it depends on the dad.
Dads like
have a
Burt
certain
Reynolds.
dads do like Burt Reynolds. Dads of a certain generation like Matthew Lillard, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe Seth Green. I don't know if anybody likes Dax Shepard.
If they're Adult Swim dads, I don't know if his wife likes Dax Shepard.
Well, I was going to say, let's be honest. They don't like Dax Shepard. They like his wife.
Yeah, but she's not in this, so
She's not in this.
I think dads like
Yeah,
I think dads like the legend of DB Cooper.
They like DB Cooper.
Yeah.
Dads like going out in nature with their bros.
Yeah, I
With
would
their
get,
bud.
yeah, but dads also would probably watch this and be like, "Why am I watching this?"
Yeah. Why? Who? What?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know, maybe 50, maybe 40.
I say 50, just
Yeah.
because I think the nature aspect of it kind of gives it a bunch of points.
Yeah, I'll go 50.
The road tripping.
There's hot girls in it, so yeah, 50. Dad's
50.
50.
You see they're downstairs. As a kid, You would try to pause and be like,
Can I
wait,
just
did they
say?
see
Can
their
I just say? By
downstairs?
the way, they make a big point in this movie to show that this girl in the tree doesn't shave her legs at all. Bare armpits, nothing there. What's going on there? Why is she shaving her armpits, but she's not shaving her legs? Why has she chosen one but not the other?
I'd argue, as someone who's shaved both, I'd argue like the armpit is harder to shave.
Yeah, I noticed this immediately. I was like, what? No hair in the armpits. Why is she not shaving her legs too?
Maybe it's like a metaphorical thing. Like I don't chop my legs, the roots of the tree, but these are branches, so
Metaphors.
it's okay. It's okay to trim those down.
Metaphors. All right, let's get to our IMDb goofballs. These are people that watch a movie and then go online to complain on IMDb instead of just moving along with their lives.
And it
these
is
are all written by.
always
Yep,
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Every single one for every single movie. Fuck that guy.
Get a grip, Neil. Get a grip, Neil.
Yeah.
I've got mine right here. The villains Dennis and Elwood are from Oregon, yet have Southern, perhaps Georgian, accents and mannerisms. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Very eloquent. At the end, Tom takes the money. In reality, the money should be returned to the authorities because it is ransom money. Furthermore, the ransom money given to Cooper had documented serial numbers, meaning if it is spent anywhere, then the authorities will know about it. Shut up, Neil. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, you goody two-shoes. I'm going to stick you in a fucking locker.
Well, guys, we should return that money. Shut up.
Neil finds a fucking wallet. It's like, we should take this to the police. No, we should really just hold on to this wallet. Shut up, Neil. Josh, do you have one?
In the scene where the field is burning, they actually wouldn't be high. They'd be suffocating from the smoke.
How did we miss that one?
I don't know.
How'd the new guy find it? How many downvotes did that get? Please tell me a lot.
It's IMDb, so probably got a lot of upvotes.
Oh God, I hate movie watchers. They're the worst.
It's the worst people.
Do you think Dax was on set saying that too? Like, hey guys, we wouldn't get high, we'd die.
No, he's probably
shut
like,
up, Dax.
do we have a little bit in the budget that we could actually put some weed plants in here?
Shut up, Dax. I don't have it.
I don't have a dad joke either. It's a comedy. I don't make them for comedies.
I don't make them for comedies. You know, I'm without a dad joke. Eh?
You're also without a dad.
Oh,
Oh,
you too, bitch.
We really paddled out of that segment.
Spin the wheel, I guess, right?
No, you've reminded me. I have to give
No,
him. I have to
that's
give
right,
him the
that's right.
quiz. I have to give him the
I
quiz.
don't feel bad for forgetting because you forgot.
But you reminded me, so really I didn't.
Yeah. You gotta do a quiz real quick, Josh. It's like 15
Okay.
or 16 questions.
Well, it's,
Yeah, only 15 or 16 questions. Yeah, it's a quick quiz.
It's 15 questions, but now it's 16 because we're adding how many stars would you give Birth of a Nation?
1 being the least, 5 being great movie.
And that's gonna be the first question from now on.
We don't do the Epstein list question on this one, do we?
No, that's the other show.
The other show.
Well, I think you answered that one already with 0. So next question: do you
Yes.
think you could land an airplane in an emergency? And you don't have to think about these answers. You can just say what's off. Straight from
I'm
the
gonna say
heart.
if I have someone telling me, give me instructions, yes.
You need your man in the seat.
I
Yeah.
do make my man in the seat.
Question 2, or I guess question 3. What is your favorite action movie?
Ooh. That's off the top of the head, I don't have one.
Remember, there are no wrong answers, but at the end of this quiz, all the listeners will judge you and determine how dad you are. So,
I'd say any early Jackie Chan movies.
Okay.
I'm gonna be very generic with it.
okay. What is the movie that when you see it on TV, you drop the remote and watch?
Oh man. Anytime I see, honestly, it's gonna sound terrible. Any of the Terminators for some reason. Every time I see it on TV, I always stop to watch it.
Not terrible at all. I love it.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
Ooh, man, at least once a quarter. Something reminds me of it, or I see some type of media that just pops out. And I'm like, man, those are the good old days.
Good old. Hey, look, happy 4th of July. It's the Roman Empire 2.0.
Woo!
Have you watched a movie standing up? And if so, what's the longest you've lasted before sitting?
Yes, and it was I think it was Stuck with You. It's a romance comedy that Andy was watching, and I think I stood up watching it for like 40 minutes.
Wait, is that the
Before I
Matt
sat down.
Damon conjoined twins movie? Stuck with You?
No. I think it's Stuck with You. It's not Stuck to You, Stuck with You.
I think isn't the Matt Damon one like Stuck on You or Stuck Together or something?
Matt Damon.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Stuck on You from
Stuck on You.
2003. Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear. What a crew.
Look, it's better
What is-
than Gary Oldman as a dwarf.
Tiptoes.
There it is. If you were stranded on a deserted island, what movie would you want with you? You have the means to watch it. Just no means to escape.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
It's a good one.
How many works of Taylor Sheridan have you seen?
At least 3.
Okay.
I don't know how to feel about that, Josh.
No one does.
Yellowstone, I guess.
That's one, yeah.
Okay. All right.
My dad keeps talking about Dutton Ranch now.
They got
I
a
keep
ranch?
seeing, honestly, the one I keep seeing, I'm like, I kind of want to watch it, is the Landman. I know it's completely different, but like of all the shows like that, I'm like, Landman for some reason. I keep seeing ads and stuff, and I'm like, damn it, I want to watch that.
I keep
Is
seeing these
Landman the
shows.
one where what's his name? It's not Burt Reynolds. It's
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy
Yeah.
Bob Thornton's like, you better not be having sex, and then she like goes into way too much detail
Yes.
about the rules with her boyfriend.
I determined the other day that Taylor Sheridan shows are just soap operas for middle-aged white men who can't handle their emotions.
Yes.
Kate Sanchez said it when she was here. It's Tyler Perry for Texas.
Yeah. It's Shonda
God, that's pretty good.
Shonda Rhimes for the Midwest. If a loved one was kidnapped, which movie character would you most emulate while attempting to dare and rescue?
Probably Seth Rogen from any Seth Rogen movie. Because I wouldn't know what to do. I'd just probably go get high somewhere.
Do you
Either
let
that or
others,
successfully fail.
do you let others touch the thermostat?
Yes, but I know Nick's going to call me out on this. He came to my house one night, and I came home, and I realized that my thermostat was turned up by like 8 degrees. And I said, what the hell? And he was visiting. It wasn't like he was living there. He was visiting. He turned my thermostat 8 degrees up.
Nick, you monster.
Did I do this?
Yes,
When
you
was
did this at the condo.
The condo.
I think when you guys were living in Illinois, you guys came to visit for Christmas.
Now, I will say I've touched other men's thermostats. I would never be so brazen to raise it 8 degrees.
No, you raised it 8
Nick.
degrees because I was pissed.
Nick, you
No,
monster.
I would never. I would touch another man's thermostat. I would not do 8 degrees.
That's how
Absolutely
you
not.
guys call me a dad even before I was a dad started happening.
That's crazy. 8 degrees. I would shoot myself if I did it 8 degrees. I'm
Insane.
Exactly.
sorry.
You're like, you know what? I could do this at another man's house. I'm going to disrespect him.
First of all, Nick, just the fact that you would touch another man's thermostat.
If I know the man and I'm comfortable with the man, yes.
At 8 degrees? 8 degrees. Nick, it was a solid 69 degrees in that house. I came home to 77.
I would never.
You
put it
mess.
up.
You mess with my
I run
habitat. You
I
mess
run
with my
hot.
habitat.
Maybe I put it up 1, but I would never put it
No.
up that much.
You put
And
it
you
up
know what?
that
I would
much.
let other men touch my thermostat.
So I can come over there and touch your thermostat right now?
Yeah, just don't put it up 7 degrees.
You should put
Oh,
it
no,
up.
I'm
You
gonna
should
do
put
it
it up.
9.
Yeah, put it up 10.
No.
Don't do that.
I
Don't
will
do
put it
that.
to its maximum setting that it allows.
Ooh.
And then walk out the door. Actually, rip it out and then walk out the door because then you'll be stuck with it.
Wow, I
Okay.
didn't know I was going to be grilled during this survey.
Yeah. What is the best sandwich?
I always think like a standard Philly cheesesteak sandwich is pretty good.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Who is the best Jack? Bauer, Reacher, or Ryan?
Reacher.
What is your favorite movie quote?
Tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
It's a good one.
Who is the coolest movie character?
The rich friend from 30 going on, not 30 going on 19.
13 going on 30.
No, the one that has Matthew Perry, and then he goes back and
17 again?
Yeah, 17 again. Thank you. That one. The rich friend. He games all the time, and he has all that money.
Is that Thomas Lennon?
Numbers.
Is that the guy from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite dad joke?
Oh. I think my favorite is when someone says, "I'm hungry." Oh, hi, hungry. I'm Dad.
It is a classic. It is a classic.
Classic.
It is.
Well tested.
All right, and finally, and most importantly, what is the best Tom Cruise movie?
Mission Impossible 3.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
answer.
That was Thomas Lennon.
Okay, yeah. Well, that is it for the quiz. So, your dadness is now known to the listeners.
That's it.
It's not up. It's not up to us to judge. It's up to them. So
We don't
fair.
determine anything.
Yeah.
It's up to them. Yo, I think wasn't Leslie Mann going to fuck a 17-year-old Zac Efron in that movie?
Yes.
yes.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if I was him, I would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were Zac Efron in that movie.
Yeah.
yeah. But if you
Definitely,
were,
100%.
if you were Leslie Mann, would you?
Could she argue in court,
Honestly?
like, Your Honor, honestly, he reminded me of my husband when we were that age? Would that be the defense?
What's
I
more
mean,
problematic?
technically, it was her husband.
What's more problematic, that or Marty McFly?
Banging his mom?
Yeah.
Or making out with his mom?
Yeah.
The Marty, because
Yeah, the Marty.
well, but Leslie, it's a kid, Leslie.
Yeah. Like Marty knew it was his mom though.
Exactly. I think that makes it worse.
Yeah, but it's not a felony because they're the same age.
It's not, but he also could have completely collapsed the timeline.
Yeah.
I don't know if I go back in time like Marty and I see that my dad's a dork, I'm like, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I'm not getting born, man.
I mean, didn't he know his dad was a dork already?
Yeah, but then if you go back and see the origin, like him coming out from his primordial dorkness, I'd just be like, someone's got to bang mom.
Oh, is it going to be the Futurama where it's, then wait, how am I still here? It's because you're your own grandpa.
You're more, yeah. Professor Fong just slaps. You idiot. Fuck time. Look, I want to write a movie where it's a character that did end up fucking his mom in the past,
Oh
and he
my
has to raise himself. And we'll call it "I'll Do It Myself."
Get Nate.
Wait.
Get Nate Bargatze on the phone.
Nate, you've been looking for a sound. Well, listen to this.
Now
There.
wait, if you had to raise yourself,
This is how you
As a
redo
child.
Mr. Mom.
oh God. If you had to raise yourself, like if you made yourself and you had to raise yourself, would you walk out to go get milk and never come back?
If I had to raise my,
I would.
wow, that's a really good one. No, because then like you're walking to go get milk and like it starts to be like Looper where you start losing limbs.
No, you only lose limbs if they from the past cuts it off.
Well, I'd be a sick fuck. I'd be like, hey, dude, I just want you to know I'm you. I would tell past me after, conceiving, but hey, I'm you.
In this scenario, are you raising yourself in the past or in the present?
Yes. In the past.
In the
So,
past.
so you
Doc
know all
died
the
in a
events.
terrible accident and I can't get back to the present.
So you know all the events that are going to happen.
Yes.
Okay, so I would use this information to myself's benefit. I would say, son, listen, don't watch television on September 11th.
Don't get on a plane. Well, see, here's the thing. I know this stuff, but I'm an idiot. So I'm like, fuck, who won the World Series in 1985?
But now hold on. Wouldn't you also think psychologically it'd make you fuck up and go, wait a minute, was it really the dad that I remember? Am remembering myself raising me? Then everything you think, like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, would it fuck with your mind, making you go, like, should I keep the past as it was and make sure it happens, or do I change it, not knowing if because do you really know it was you raising you, or was it somebody like your actual? Maybe there was an actual other person who made you.
I don't care. I'm telling myself to invest in Bitcoin.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Well,
I don't give a shit.
The character's arc
timeline.
is that the character thinks they can do it better than their parents did, and in fact, he cannot.
No. I think the arc should be he can.
And he can.
And
I mean, as long as he's investing, honestly, like you said, just invest all that money. You know, it doesn't matter where it goes. Just invest it somewhere. You know, it's going to succeed. Yeah, you're good. You let everything else happen as it did.
I'm so stupid. I'd be back in like the 2000s, like, oh, what was that coin? And I'd be like, oh, fuck, it's Buttcoin. $20 on Buttcoin.
I would say, son, I'm giving you a trust fund into Bitcoin. You'll thank me. I'll come to my dad with girl troubles. I'll say, listen, this is exactly what you do. Don't do what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Don't do that.
How does he know? My dad's so wise.
I'm gonna go to my dad and I'm gonna say, son, listen. Forget about trying. Don't even think about trying to wear a sequin gold suit to prom. You're just gonna piss her off.
Gentlemen, I think we just wrote a new comedy. Yeah. Get Nate on the phone. Imagine being top of your game comic and being like, I can do Mr. Mom. I can do modern day Mr. Mom.
Yeah, it turns out you can't.
Okay. Turns out you can't, Nate.
Yeah.
I wish we were talking about Nate's fumbles in the box office more than Supergirl. I wish we'd talk about Nate Bargatze like he's Supergirl. Like, I think he's fucking ugly. I think he looks like a fucking cave troll. Doesn't even look like a dad. Who'd fuck him? That's it. I'm just kidding. I don't really have an opinion about Nate Bargatze, but I've got opinions about Supergirl that you can read on the internet.
You haven't even seen it yet. You're not allowed an opinion.
I need to go see it. We need to spin the wheel.
Yeah, we do.
I know we took a little detour there, writing a hilarious comedy.
All right, I'm spinning.
Do you let your like actual dad, since you've like replaced him, do you let him stick around and be your friend and like do like he's like a friend uncle?
Sure. Magnolia.
Movie. I want to know what your dad says about this little tangent we went off on.
I don't think anything's gonna top him coming up to me and asking what cunnilingus is.
I can't believe he didn't know.
He's like, what is it? I'm like, what? Why are you asking me this? Stop asking me. He's like, wait, it's all you guys were talking about last episode.
I want to know what he's been calling it this entire time, because he's had a word for it. He just didn't realize. Like, is there a cute way that you guys say it up in Canada?
No.
It's like, oh yeah,
we're
tapping the tree. We're tapping the tree.
We pretty much have the same thing, same phrase that you guys use.
Same turn of phrase. Okay, all right. PTA.
Yeah.
Recent winner of some hardware.
Oh, this is not streaming anywhere in Canada.
Not streaming anywhere here either. You would think the streamers would be like, hey, people are gonna want to watch the director who just won for best directing.
Yeah.
You would think they'd jump on that, but apparently not.
I'm really getting sick of having to look up all these. Where is this streaming? I'm just gonna buy a DVD.
I'm just gonna buy a fucking DVD, or I'm gonna go to the fucking library.
You can rent it just about anywhere for $2.99.
Doesn't look as pretty.
No, honestly, you probably buy it for that price. At that point, you might as well.
Yeah, $15. I'll buy the Blu-ray. Why am I spending $3.99 or $2.99 or whatever to rent it? Does my library have it?
Now you got me checking my library.
My library has so many movies, but it never has the movie that we're covering for the show.
I was really surprised when my library had, what was it? A few movies back, they had, Running Scared. I was like, whoa. This is the most random movie for you to have. I'm kind of disappointed you had this one. Where's my library? I need my library. Magnolia. Apparently, my library, somebody wrote a book called The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess 2. And you can get it at my library.
Incredible.
What don't they have?
And that pops up when you search Magnolia?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Very random.
I love it.
Looks like my library does not have Magnolia.
Movies, here we go. Let's see. Mine doesn't, but one near it does, so yay. I can't go get it tomorrow. Damn.
Looks like I'm gonna have to sail the high seas.
Hi-ho.
Hi-ho silver.
Josh, where can people find you on the internet if they wanted to keep up with you?
You can follow me and Nick over at Smashing Game Time. That's where we host our podcast. And then anywhere and everywhere. I'm Josh Saying.
Have you logged into any of those socials and posted anything lately?
No. I did the very dad approach. No, I have not.
It's kind of a
find
good
me
bit.
there.
It's a good bit having a handle called I'm Josh Saying and then saying absolutely nothing. It's a good bit. Keep it going. Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah. Tell your friends, tell your family, whatever you do, don't tell your mother.